Over the past few weeks, the community has shown the tough and resilient heart of America, and that's what it is. This is really America right here. We're standing in America. Unfortunately, as you know, in too many cases, your goodness and perseverance were met with indifference and betrayal in some cases. But we're going to find time to come back if necessary. If they don't come back and give you the treatment that you need, we will be back. The Biden administration should ensure that every family has the option of moving and homes and everything else until this thing is straightened out.
I mean, we have dead fish, we have dead animals, we have sick people. Our very own Sarah Carter managed to visit East Palestine before anyone from the White House. She has been on the ground reporting for weeks now for this show. And today she did ask local people what they think about the response from Joe Biden and his administration. Here's what they said.
Are you frustrated by watching this turn of events? Did you think that this would actually happen after such a disastrous train derailment and chemical spill that you wouldn't hear from the Biden administration on this?
I expected not to hear from them.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. They haven't been to the border yet. So why would they come to East Palestine? It's pretty much a slap in the face to go to Ukraine on President's Day and not come here to East Palestine.
Biden, he ain't coming here. He's over there collecting money off of Ukraine, not from here.
It's been over 2 weeks. Where is the administration that is in power now, we'll just say? Why are they not here? Why weren't they here the first week? Why weren't they here right after the mushroom cloud that everybody has seen and we continue to see played over and over again?
As far as President Trump visiting today, how do you, well, obviously he's getting a great response. I've seen it up and down the streets. How do you think it's going to make the people feel, though? Do you think this is what they need right now?
Yes, absolutely. This is what they need. It'll lift them up. It's like they know somebody cares for them.
When it comes to real solutions and real problems, they're nowhere to be found. And so one of the things when Trump was in office, and like today, he's coming out because he cares about the communities. He understands what it takes to build a community.
We are in a Chernobyl environment here. And the government tells us our water's safe, our air is safe, and we don't believe them.
All right, joining us now with more is the mayor of East Palestine, Ohio, Trent Conaway, is with us. Mr. Mayor, thank you for being with us. I know I speak for so many people in the country. Our prayers, our thoughts are with you. It's been shocking to me. You have the President of the United States calling from he's over in Ukraine, he's over in Poland. Didn't make the time to go visit Palestine. President Trump did today. You have a really dire situation there from everything we've been able to see and report: dead fish, dead animals, sick people. Where are you now in terms of getting the help? They originally wouldn't even give you an emergency declaration.
So far, we have everything we need, but we're definitely going to need more in the future, and we need to make sure that they stay here.
Mr. Mayor, if I lived there and I saw dead animals and I saw people were getting sick, I would be very hesitant in wanting to go back to my home. Do a lot of people feel that way?
I think there's some people that feel that way. A lot of our residents have moved back in, and I'm genuinely concerned about their concerns. I just don't know what they tell us. The water's safe. It's safe to go back to your home, but yet there's people getting rashes, and I mean they're nervous. So I really feel for our residents.
Just because they're telling you it's safe, like for example, for myself, I'll speak only for myself. I don't think I'll ever listen to anybody in government on any health issue in the future based on how much they got wrong with COVID-19. I don't trust them. And I'm wondering, I worry about the residents of your town and the long-term impact. We cannot say with any certainty that there won't be long-term impact, can we?
No, we can't. We can't at all. That's why we need them to stay on the ground and keep monitoring the situation. We're going to need yearly health checks, if not, bi-yearly health checks. Our residents are they're number one. Their safety is number one.
Mr. Mayor, our prayers, our thoughts are with you and your entire community. We wish you well, and we hope you get all the assistance that is rightfully due to you and the people in your town. Mayor, thank you for being with us. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.